So I know this time of the year can bring about a lot of overwhelm, right? Exhaustion and maybe even some emotions because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, right? It's the end of the quarter. If you have kids, they have all these things going on. The kids are excited because there's Christmas. Everybody's excited because Christmas is happening. You yourself, as a woman, are preparing for the holiday guests, getting gifts ready, and so much more. Like there's just a lot. It can feel like so much. And I feel like a lot of times this is when us as women just kind of put ourselves on the back burner. We just stop doing the things that we need to do for ourselves, right? Um, so I thought it'd be nice to come on here and just share some of my favorite tips and tricks that help me when I'm feeling low energy, when I'm struggling to get good sleep, or there's a lot going on and I need to focus on managing my stress. All right, so let's start off with how to get more energy. First of all, just a second, let me ask you this. Is this you? Are you struggling? Do you have low energy? Are you struggling to get good sleep? Is your sleep off? And are you feeling like a kind of overwhelmed stress ball? If so, let me know in the comments. Okay, now back to it. Uh, let's talk about how you can get better energy throughout the day. Okay, these are some simple things that you can use every single day to get you through the next couple weeks. But here's the thing, not just now, anytime. Okay, first, what you want to do is start off your morning with 8 ounces of water. I like to take my water to bed with me at night, and so what I do is I just finish off that glass in the morning. So whatever I didn't drink at night, I finish in the morning. So nice, um, 8 ounces of water. It just helps you to like helps your body get woke up. Like it makes your body feel good because you haven't drank anything all night, so you're kind of dehydrated. Add water to your body, and you're gonna have more energy to start off with. Another thing that I like to do is before I get in the shower, I do dry skin brushing. This is amazing. And if you have not done it, I know you're thinking, I don't have time to add one more thing. It literally takes me 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, but 1 to 2 minutes before I get in the shower. I have a little brush that I got from Amazon. I just start from the bottoms of my feet and just brush my skin all the way up my legs, up on my arms, up my belly, across my chest, and then down from my head. Seriously, it is amazing. I think it helps so much. And what it does not only helps with energy, but it stimulates your lymphatic system, which helps to detoxify your body. It exfoliates your skin. It helps you to remove toxins and increases circulation while giving you better energy. So, another great simple thing that you can do, right? Um, then another thing, then I jump in the shower and you could do one of two things. You could do a hot cold contrast shower, right? Kind of like the cold plunge thing that everybody's doing. I'm not going to do that because I don't have access to one. So what I do is I just do my shower in as hot as water as I possibly can. And in the summertime, I can do this. I can go hot, cold a few times before I get out. But in the winter, I'm not going back. I can't. So I do as hot as I can, get nice and warm, do all the things I need to do in the shower, and then the last 30 seconds, I turn the water as cold as I can handle. I just stand with it on my back, on the back of my head, count to 30, turn it off, jump out. This again will help you with energy. I promise you. I do it every single morning, even if I don't want to, just because I know that it's going to help with energy. Okay. Another thing you could try is adding some matcha green tea to a smoothie, or you could blend it up with either some coffee or like a nut pod creamer to make it kind of creamy. Um, Amazing. It will help give you energy and it will give you more sustainable energy because it has L-theanine in it versus if you have a cup of coffee that gives you energy and then makes you come down and crash. Also, I've been using the energized peptides from Make Wellness. They are amazing because they're a natural energy. It's a peptide. It goes into your body and targets directly what your body needs. If you want more information about those, just ask. But that's a great thing you could do also to help you with more energy. Then get out of the shower, get ready for work, and then before I leave, I like to use essential oils. I like wild orange and peppermint. These two are very invigorating in the morning. They will give you a boost of energy. So I put them on my hands, I rub them around, and then I inhale them, and then I rub them on the back of my neck, across my chest. And seriously, I can tell when I don't do them in the morning because I don't have as good energy. Okay? Another simple thing. So if you have wild orange and peppermint, Use those. Those will help give you energy. These are also good for like mid-afternoon if you're kind of like, ugh, feeling kind of, lacking energy and focus and all that. These are, again, natural ways to give you energy without a bunch of caffeine that's going to keep you from sleeping. Okay? And the last thing is a nice, good, solid workout. I know that most of us, the last thing we want to do when we're tired is work out, but it can actually boost your endorphins and make you feel more energized. So, I'm going to tell you this, even though you don't feel like, because I have clients all the time. They're like, I did not want to come here. I dreaded coming here. I was not looking forward to this. But when they leave, they're like, I'm so glad I did that because I feel so much better and now I have energy to do what I need to do the rest of the day. It also is going to help with stress care, as we're going to talk about here in the end. So keep that in mind. If you're stressed out, a good workout, busting out a good workout will help that as well. So schedule your workout in. If you got a lot going on, where can you fit 10, 15, 20 minutes? Make it a priority because you need to make you a priority, right? All right, let's talk about sleep. So, my sleep is non negotiable. And I know people get frustrated with me because of this, but I need my sleep. And if people want to be around me, they need to let me get my sleep. So, I have a non negotiable nighttime routine. Okay. And I did talk about mine. So if you want to learn more about mine, you can go to my podcast. It's episode number 76. So you can go and listen to that. But here are just some basics in that you can take to establish your own type of nighttime routine. Okay. Because what happens if we don't get good sleep, we don't have good energy, we feel stressed out, and then we eat junk food. So if you can focus on getting good sleep, that's going to help your stress management and it's going to help your energy. All right. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, you need to count back about 9 hours from when you need to wake up. That's when you should start winding down. And then you want to be in bed within the next 30 to 45 minutes, okay? So that means think about, when do I have to get up? I have to be up at 6 o'clock, so I get up, depends, some mornings I get up at 4:30, some mornings I get up at 6. I'm in bed and lights out at 9 o'clock no matter what, because I need to make sure that I get at least 7 hours of sleep. Doesn't always happen, but I need to get at least 7 hours of sleep, right? So I know exactly when my bedtime needs to be, okay? That's first important. So if you have to get up at 6 a.m., you shouldn't be staying up till 11 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Another tip is to try to get to bed before 10:30. So in Chinese medicine, they say that a bedtime of 10:30 at the latest is advised so that you are asleep by 11 o'clock. And this is when your liver and your gallbladder start to regulate your qi, process emotions, balance your hormones, and detoxify the body. So if you're not asleep by 11 o'clock, your body is not able to do the things it needs to do to help make you prepared for the next morning. So try to make sure you're in bed, lights out, 10:30, so you're asleep by 11, okay? That's going to help you to get better sleep. Also, as it starts getting dark, well, now it's dark about 4:30, 5 o'clock. As soon as the sun starts to go down, you want to put on blue blocking glasses or dim your lights. I love this new home that we have. We have the little dimmers on all of our light switches, so we can just dim all the lights. Okay, we don't have all the bright lights on. We dim them. We also have Himalayan salt lamps that we use. Those are also good it's just kind of a dimmer light. It's not nice. It's not really bright. But also put some blue blocking glasses on. You can get them from Amazon for like $25. These are blue blocking readers. I have just regular blue blocking glasses that I wear at night when I'm watching TV, because if I wore my readers, I wouldn't be able to see the TV. So put your blue blocking glasses on, okay? Dim the lights. And then try to eat your meals about 2 hours before you go to bed, and make sure that you have protein, fiber, and fats. So that's lots of protein, fiber, which is vegetables, and starches, so carbohydrates, and your fats. These are going to help you to fall asleep and stay asleep. If you're not eating enough food before you go to bed, you're going to wake up with blood sugar swings and you're not going to sleep. If you don't have enough fiber, if you don't have enough of the fats, you're going to wake up in the middle of the night with those blood sugar swings. So it's really important that you make sure you have all these things at the end of your day, at the end of your meals, to help you get good sleep. Make sure you stay off your electronics. They are not helping you. So if you're watching TV, wear blue blocking glasses. If you're on your phone, make sure there's a setting on there that you have the nighttime setting on it, so it dims your screen. The blue lights are going to affect your melatonin, which is going to affect your sleep. Okay. I would say about an hour before bed, you should not be on any screens, especially close to your face. TV may be a different story, but again, if you're wearing blue blocking glasses, you should be fine. There's also some natural sleep aids that I like to use. Ones that we are using right now, like we've tried so many, and they're natural, right? They have low amounts of sleep aids, I guess you could say, that don't affect the energy in the morning, because I've taken some things that make me drowsy in the morning, and I do not like that. So we use Legion, Legion's Lunar, which I love. They're kind of like, they're not a gummy, they're a chewable that you take before bed. And then the Calm Peptides also. Either one of these have been amazing for helping me get good sleep. So if you want to know anything more about those, just ask for those in the comments or send me a message. Before I go to bed, I put on my essential oils, and I do this every single night. Even when I travel, I take them with me. So I like to use lavender and serenity. These are amazing for sleep. I put them on the bottoms of my feet, put them on the inside of my wrists. Sometimes I'll put them on the back of my ears. And again, so if you have those, put them by your bedside so you remember to use them as you go to bed. You could also take a hot bath with Epsom salts and add some lavender, right? Epsom salts is not only going to detoxify you, but it's also going to just make you calm. And also the lavender will do the same, okay? You should also be taking your magnesium glycinate. I did not have that in my notes, but I just remembered because I don't know why. Every woman should be taking magnesium glycinate. If you want to get better sleep, you have to be taking that. Again, if you have any questions about any of this stuff, send me a message. I will get them to you and answer those. And the last thing, if I'm struggling to sleep or I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, I will listen to binaural beats, which you can find on YouTube, or you can find them on an app. Insight Timer has them. There's some other apps that have them, or a sleep meditation, just to kind of get your mind off of whatever's going on in your mind, right? All right. Next, we are going to move on to, lost my place here. We're going to move on to the most important part, is the self-care and the stress management. Because we got a lot going on, we need to figure out how to manage it all for ourselves so that we are not a complete mess. So we are not just falling apart, right? Because already with everything that's going on, if you're stressed out, you're going to be emotional. If you're emotional, you're going to eat junk food. If you eat junk food, you're not going to sleep. You're not going to have good energy. You're just going to feel horrible, right? So this is like the most important thing that you can do for yourself. Start by saying no. Everybody wants you to do all the things. You do not have to do them. You can say no and do it guilt-free. I promise. Other women will understand. Other people will understand. Okay? If what you think you need to do is not bringing you joy, or you have to talk yourself into doing it, it's probably better to say no, because it's not serving the people that you're going to be with, and it's definitely not serving you, and it's not serving your family when you're overwhelmed and exhausted from doing all the things, right? Hardest thing for a woman to say is no, but once you get it into practice, it's easier and you can do it without feeling guilty. Make sure you find time to go for a walk every single day. Just now, we went for a walk. It's freaking crazy windy out there and cold, but I told my husband, just 15 minutes. Let's just do 15 minutes. He was not happy, but we did it anyway because I came back and I felt so much better, right? This is going to help with stress. If you can't go outside, step on a treadmill or get that workout in. It's just moving your body. Sitting around is not going to help with stress. It's going to make you feel like this, and you're going to feel more tense, and you're going to feel more irritated. So you need to just move, okay? Also, deep breathing exercises. These can be done anywhere. Why are these important? I think people don't think about these as often because they're like, it's ridiculous. I'm breathing all day. Not the same. These I will use also at night. If I am struggling to fall asleep, I will do some nice deep breaths and relax and think of calming down my whole body. So this is another thing that you can use for sleep as well as stress. When you do some nice deep breathing and exhaling, it sends a message to your brain to calm down and relax. The brain then sends this message to your body. So those things that happen when you're stressed, such as your increased heart rate, fast breathing, and high blood pressure, which are not good for us, they all decrease as you breathe deeply and relax. So when you find yourself in an overwhelmed situation, or you're not able to sleep, or maybe you finally sit down and you're like, you feel like your ears are up here, just take some nice deep breaths. I promise your body will feel so much better if you do. And it's as simple as inhale for 4, hold for 4, and then exhale for 4, and just feel your shoulders drop. Okay. Do something that makes your heart happy every single day. So this is hugging somebody, petting your dog, sending a text to someone that makes you happy, taking a nap, grabbing some coffee. With these little things can make a world of difference in your overall mood. And it can be, I tell my clients, self-care 10 minutes every single day. That's it. Self-care is 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes. I promise you, you do. You just have to realize that you have it and take advantage of it. If you are able to, not everybody can do this, I understand. But I like to use insight timer meditations and take a power nap. Power nap, meditation, whatever you want to call it, okay? So in the middle of my day when I'm feeling kind of sluggish and kind of tired, I will go lay in my bed. I will listen to an insight timer meditation. There's so many. You can pick, like, sometimes it's affirmations, sometimes it's meditations for sleep, sometimes it's power naps, sometimes it's anxiety, stress, whatever. I listen to them. I just put it on. Sometimes I'll fall asleep. Sometimes I don't. But I just listen. It's just like a way to, it's kind of like a sleeping meditation. I don't know. But it just, again, because I'm taking my brain off of all the things that need to be done, and I'm just breathing, and I'm just listening to what the person on the other side of the tape is telling me to do, whether it's breathing or whatever they're talking about. That is a really good thing. So if you have the time, take advantage of that, even if you can just sit in your desk and listen to one, okay? If you have a lot going on, you can be like me and take notes of everything that you think you need to do and write it down. I call this my brain dump list. I do these every couple weeks, but maybe right now you need to do one every single day. So when I'm thinking about all the things I want to get done, I make a list of everything. It could be, I need to make a dentist appointment. I need to pick up my pictures. I need to take my kid to the dentist. Whatever it is, everything. Doesn't matter if you're like, I know I'm going to remember this. Write it down anyway. The more you get it out of your head, the better your head can relax. The better that you can relax because you know what it is and you don't have to constantly be trying to remember, right? Make a list of things that get, go through that list then. So you have that brain dump list. Go through and be like, what are the top things that really need to get done right now? Pick 3 of them, get them done. Cross them off. Let the rest go. Unless you have time, do a little bit more. And then the next day, pick 3 more things. Instead of thinking, because I know for a fact I do this all the time. I have 1,000 things going on in my head at any given time. And if I do not write them down and get them out, they will constantly be in here. They will keep me from sleeping. They will keep me from enjoying my life. They will make me stressed out. So I write it all down. If I don't have my notebook with me, it's in my phone notes. So I remember. Or I'm sending myself an email to remember. So I don't have to take up brain or bandwidth in my brain to try and remember it. Okay? So get it all out of your head, put it on a notebook, and let it go. Do what you can. And then, I don't know about you, but when I can cross things off, I feel great. Because I can't cross things off in my head, and I have to be reminded that they're done and they're out of there. I can let them go. All right, that is all. That's all I have for you. So these are all the things that I do. This was me. This is what I do to help me to have more energy when I'm feeling overwhelmed, to help me to get better sleep, and to feel more calm in my life during the holidays. But honestly, any time of the year. These can work any time of the year, right? These are great things that you can incorporate into your life that are going to make you feel better. They're going to help your hormones stay balanced and make you feel your absolute best. Especially when you're going through the holidays, you want to have the energy to spend time with everybody and have the conversations and do the things you want to do. So these little tiny practices and tips and tricks that I just shared, take them with you. Find which ones work for you and use them. And watch how different it makes your life feel, right? I would love for you if you would share your biggest takeaway or share where you feel you need to do the most work to get you through these last few weeks. Post that in the comments for me because I'd love to hear that. And thanks for listening. I appreciate you, and I wish you the most wonderful holidays filled with lots of great memories with your families and your friends. Have the best day ever, and until next time.